Yo guys, what is going on? It's Jitsu, also known as Leon here, and welcome back to another video. So today in Zetsubou no Shima, a cipher was solved, and it was one on the chalkboards in the bottom room of the bunker. And it was really just a numbers to letter decryption process. So for instance, O1 would represent A, O2 would represent B, and so forth. You get the idea on the pattern. So if we carry the process throughout the entire rest of the cipher, I'll show the cipher on the screen right now. It will appear as follows. Edward. As you know, it is imperative you and the group find the exact same versions of yourselves that I have highlighted in each universe. Only by killing that version of yourself from the particular universe at that particular moment in time will be successful once each of your other selves are killed across all universes. Remember, we are only immune because we opened the portal in France, but I am afraid this might not be permanent. I fear there is something M is not telling me, and that there is not much time for us left. Okay, so that's quite a hefty message. So I'm gonna break down some of the basics of it, and then we'll go into a bit of detail. So just by looking at this quote, we can tell it's a direct message from Maxis to Richtofen. And quite frankly, we haven't seen this, or at least we don't know. The only really ciphers we've found that relates to this and proves this is the ciphers we found in Shadows of Evil. But in terms of the characters, it says they're immune to something, but they won't be for long. So, because they opened the portal in France, what are they immune to? Are they immune to 115? We know they've been immune for that for a while, but we're still not sure. The appearance from M again, so we don't know. Is he Dr. Money maybe? Does it sound for Maxis? We aren't really entirely sure. And then we have the Origins crew, and it talks about how there's not much time left, so we don't know whether they're on a time limit, if the time is coming to the end, but it does suggest that we might be wrapping up the series of Call of Duty and closing loads of brackets off for zombies by the end of Black Ops 3. So, going into further idea of this, why are we killing off the 1.0s without any reasoning? If there are multiple copies of them, and we only are ever told about the 1.0's crew, considering there's multiple universes where these characters are probably doing similar things, but why are we focusing on the 1.0s, and why are we being forced to have the characters pretty much just kill them? So they must have some significance towards all of the others. So, okay, let's take a look at M. So M, it can't be Maxis, because he's already had direct communications with Richtofen in maps such as the Giant, where we see Richtofen following Maxis' orders constantly, where the beacon is lit, and so forth like that. But on top of that, the actual cipher itself starts off by saying Edward, which is, quite frankly, what Maxis calls Richtofen, and we don't normally see that with any other characters. But on top of all of this, it is as if, in any case, it is Dr. Money. Who is he, and why is he involved with killing off these 1.0 characters? I mean, does the Origins crew even know who he is? But considering the cipher's text, we can say Maxis did in fact write it, as when he was referring to the portal being opened in France, he used the term we, and the only people that were there was the Origins crew and Maxis. So therefore we can confirm that the cipher was written by Maxis as a direct message to Richtofen. So it is quite interesting, and I want to hear what you guys have to say about this, because it's really interesting. So let me know in the comments. I can't wait to hear what you guys have thoughts, or what you have to say about it. I've been JitsuLeon. That's it. Farewell guys.